Hello? Hello? Is anybody out there? Oh, shit. Here we go. There we go. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. This may be a Dro solo edition. I don't know what happened to Shang today. But you know what it is, guys. Savage AF. We talk politics, hot topics, and current events in an I don't give a fluff kind of style. The algorithm says don't curse in the first 5 minutes. It offends people. But don't worry, I will be cursing in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. In the meantime, in between time, just know that here on Savage AF, in general, we are live and available for you Monday through Friday, typically 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically. This week was a little different, so this is the first show of the week. But either way, we are on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram simultaneously. If you ever miss us live, that's your fault. You're a crackhead. Okay. I just gave you 3 different ways to follow us. Okay. But listen, you can redeem yourself. You can get clean, turn your whole life around. Just go to our YouTube channel where all of the shows are archived. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You see it right there. Catch it. Oh, here comes another one. It's like a train. YouTube.com/C/SavageAFWorld, all one word. When you get there, do this. Yeah, that did blow our budget for this season of Savage AF, just that graphic right there, but really think it was worth it. Please follow us on YouTube. Subscribe, man. Get notified. Click the bell. If you're not on YouTube, you can get us on Facebook. Savage A.F. is how you want to spell that. When you're on the Facebook, when you're on the YouTube, whenever you see us. I need your digital thumbs up, okay? You don't actually have to have thumbs to give us thumbs up. Whatever you use to click stuff with, do it. Last but not least, very, very important, on Instagram, at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang. He's usually here next to me, but virtually next to me. But, like I said, hope the brother's all right. Don't know what happened today. Also, Instagram has a twin cousin app. It's called Threads, at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang. Same names, same game. Speaking of game, over on Instagram, I see Coach Fry 15. I see SK Ware deal for you. Hope I said that right. Over on YouTube, man, I smell y'all. Damani Jones is here. Zenat, Ms. O. Williams, LG. No other Miranda. We really have a one-man Miranda limit. So, thank God you got in under that. Lady Hazel May is here as well. Sometimes a lady, sometimes not. Guys, it is Wednesday hump day. If you got something, hump on it. Aaron Kingsley, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming out last night. Seriously joking. Miracle Theater, Inglewood. It was all good. Make sure you follow Aaron Kingsley. Funny dude. Cheers if you got it. This is actually not wine. I'm sipping bourbon out of a fancy glass. Oh, I'm getting notes of fucked up. Pretty Tony Winters. What up, though? Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. This is a Dro solo edition. Jared 2911 guy. What up, though? 3 cheers for old Nassau. I see you out there over on my IG. If you're on my IG, just know that listen, you can jump over onto the YouTube. It's scrolling at the bottom, youtube.com/c/SavageAFWorld. We have a whole comment section that goes off on YouTube that everybody can see. So yeah, that's what we're doing, man. This is Dro Solo Edition. It's 3:13 p.m. That's 313. It's Detroit time. What up, though? Gina Emerson, I see you. Well, Gina brings it up right off the top, y'all. It's Wednesday, July 31st, 2023. Well, 2024, sorry. In the time-space continuum. I'm looking at all these threes. It's the 31st and 313. So I'm looking at 31313. Sorry, fucked my head up. But yeah, today's show I'm gonna go over a few things with you. Actually, let me pull these banners in here. Sorry, I didn't do this. Probably, it's hard when I run the show. I got to multitask. You know what I'm saying? This is just me right here. So, but I am gonna end with a Black Pedro pop-in today. I know I haven't done one in a while. But you can't take it with you guys, okay? You just can't take it with you. And I got a great message for you guys. Stay tuned. Also, when you're wrong, I think it takes a real man to admit it. And I got a clip from D.L. Hughley. Oh shit! Actually, I didn't even pull in the clips. Oh, this is gonna be ugly today, y'all. I really wish Shang was here to help me waste some time here. But all right, let me pull in this first clip real quick. Don't hey, guys, y'all stay tuned. I know y'all are friends and shit. And you be like, hey girl, what's going on? I saw you at the thing. Y'all need to do some of that in the comment section real quick while I pull in this clip for y'all, man. Oh, by the way, Shang and I, and anybody who might be listening who was there, Shang and I did have quite a good time in Laughlin, Nevada this past weekend. We did 7 shows, 2 Negroes holding down the show in, what could be considered one of the scariest places in America. But we made it out alive. I will say a couple of things. Laughlin, Nevada, if you're listening, you are the devil's taint. I have never been to a place that is actually hotter than that, as far as I could tell, except for maybe the Middle East. But like at that point, damn dog, what y'all really doing? You know what I'm saying? Like it was a place. This the only place I've ever been where it was too hot to use the pool. You know what I'm saying? Like the ground was too hot. Like people were literally clowning me like, well, you don't go during the daytime, silly. So if you're ever in Laughlin, I suggest spring, maybe, fall. But that summertime gig was woo Nelly. I'm getting hot just thinking about it. All right. We're going to start off today's show, man, with a good old favorite around here at Savage AF. And we like to ask questions. And the number one question we ask on this show is,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Oh, the other thing about Laughlin is on the last night during my set, Sunday night, should be pretty chill, right? Monday, people should have shit to do. This has never happened to me before. And he was one of those nice hecklers where he was just like laughing too loud and like actually responding to questions where you'd be like, did anybody ever? And he'd be like, hell yeah, brother. He was drunk as hell. But a man with one leg in a wheelchair got kicked out of the comedy club while I was on stage. I mean, cops. And by the way, the cops in Laughlin, I don't know what your budget is, but these motherfuckers were military the fuck up. They look like the don't fuck around boys. Came and kicked a man in a wheelchair out the show. Felt like Joe Biden in the Democratic Party, but he had to go. That being said, man, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. This some motherfucker say what for you? Kamala turned black? If you don't know what I'm talking about this.
And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always
but
identified as a black woman. She went to a historically black college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn, and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe that she is...
Motherfucker say what? Yeah, motherfucker. Motherfucker say what? Yeah, motherfucker. Motherfucker say what?
All right, I think you get it. Here's the thing, man. They have nothing. And when I say they, I mean them. Those ones, the crackers, the MAGAs, the Trump, the Nope, JD, they got nothing on this woman. They got Candace Owens out here trying to say that Kamala slept her way to the top. And if she did, you know what? Obviously, she picked the right dicks, okay? So don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't think that's what's happened, but I really don't know how you could say that one day, all of a sudden, Kamala became black. Nigga, her daddy Jamaican. She was raised in Oakland. She went to Howard University, which is considered the Harvard of HBCU. She was a Kappa sweetheart. Yo. One of my pro fights just told me that. Shout out to Serious Jest. She's an AKA. Just became black. I mean, goddamn. You tell me she got 9 toes, something I can't prove, right? Tell me she was born a man if you're going to make up shit. I can't prove that. I don't know. But what I do know is that this woman has heavily identified as a black person for a long ass time. Now, if you want to go and highlight somebody race switching all of a sudden, talk to your girl Nimrata in your own party. That's right, Nikki Haley, who I'll admit I had no fucking idea she was Indian until she opened her mouth one day to say America is not a racist country. Now, why the fuck aren't you Nimrata, whatever the fuck your Indian name is? Why aren't you Nimrata Haley? Because you know these niggas are racist and you had to change your shit to Nikki and act white. You dummy. Vietnamese vixen, Denise 48674. Why'd you put your social security number in your Instagram name? I don't know, Denise, but we appreciate you for being here. B Rose, I see you over on YouTube. Vietnamese vixen says somebody, and this is over on my Instagram, somebody tried to pull her birth certificate, laughing my fucking ass off. My daughters are black and Asian. Their race is not on the birth certificate, LOL. But it's written all over the face. Girl, if you Vietnamese and a vixen and you got daughters that are black as well and Vietnamese, white people gonna know. Just pull over, you nigger spec jink. Well, I don't know what she is, but just pull on over. Don't cornrow their hair. They really gonna know. Vietnamese vixen said both are black. See, there you go. And that doesn't mean you have to deny your, their Vietnamese heritage, or that they have to, right? I'm Black Pedro. My name is Pedro Delfino Hernandez. And that's most of the Spanish that I speak. It's just my fucking name, okay? I call myself Black Pedro because I grew up in Detroit. Went to black ass grade school, black ass high school. I've never. I know I have mixtures in me, but I also understand how this world perceives me, and I also love and understand the culture that I grew up in and around. My mother's side of the family is very, very mixed, but the city I grew up in was not. I've always identified as black. I never became Black Pedro. I just started calling myself that to let you motherfuckers know that Pedro Hernandez was not about to come up there and salsa dance. I need to take lessons. Not that great at salsa. Zena said, just like he was orange and he woke up a ketchup packet. See? Damani Jones said, wonder if he said that about Amber. Well, Amber never became black. Alex Kennedy, I see you out there. And Vietnamese vixen, is proud of your daughters for identifying as black, even though they you can identify as mixed or whatever, but the reality is this world is going to treat you a certain way once they see the Negro in you. It doesn't matter. Like, if I would sound silly as fuck being like, I'm not black, I'm mixed, I'm Pedro, my last name is Hernandez, I can't be black. Nigga, if my name was Tonka Truck, the world would still treat me black. So this nigga, we black. So yeah, that's what they've got. Is not a goddamn not a thing. Is Kamala turned black? She slept her way to the top, something like that. I really don't even know what to tell you. It's it's just this is reaching for straws. Is that what they say? And I think, if I'm not correct, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is at a black journalist conference, which is like, wow, bro. Wow. I mean, if you're going to be in these streets talking, damn, that's, I mean, that's like pulling up on somebody else's set and just banging. Almost admire it if he wasn't a fucking piece of dipshit ass nugget. But and am I wrong? Am I right? Was this statement by Trumpty Dumpty not made in front of a room full of black journalists? But either way, it just shows that they have zero, dog. They've got nothing on Kamala Harris, to the point where she in these streets, like, if you got something to say, I mean, she in Atlanta in front of 10,000 people. If you got something to say it to my face. Damn, sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. And that's when you know they got nothing for her, because she's out here in the streets. But bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when that barrel's in your mouth. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there real quick. I gotta kind of speed through the rest of the show. But speaking of having nothing for Kamala, I know that even on this show. Oh, by the way, I do want to shout out to my dean. Speaking of black shit, my dean Matthew Johnson, my pro fight. Him and his wife, their oldest son, was the young man who actually introduced Kamala Harris in Atlanta. And so, it's a proud moment for all of us. He sent it in the frat group thread, and we were all like, "Holy fuck!" So, small world, proud moment. Shout out to my brother. Yes, and Vietnamese Vixen. This is reminiscent of when, just like Donald Duck, as she said, tried to challenge Barack, got nothing. And I know that, speaking of having nothing, that there are even some black people. Oh, by the way, for all the black people who support Donald Trump, or that's your little stimmy friend or whatever, just swallow that pill that your boy thinks Kamala turned black all of a sudden, and that she was always Indian and always just promoting her Indian heritage, aka Howard grad, Oakland Negro. I don't know what to tell you. But also, there are a lot of black people out there who I've heard criticize Kamala Harris based on her reputation as a prosecutor, and how she supposedly locked up, hordes of black men. And at some point, real has to recognize real. And I wanted to pull this clip in. This your boy. Shout out to D.L. Hughley. Because I've had a chance to work with him in the past, and he's a real one, somebody I admire in the game, both for his stage presence and talent, but also for this.
Kamala Harris did not, in fact, lock up the thousands of people that I said she did. I told that lie, and I have apologized to her. Not only have I apologized, I've said to her, not only am I going to keep apologizing, because I think it did that much damage, I am going to do what I can do to make sure you become the 47th. At this time, I said to her when I apologized, I'm going to make sure you get elected. I didn't say re-elected. I said elected. And now here it is, that opportunity. To me, that is divine. That is something that's supposed to have happened. If you are the people right now who are misquoting her record, we are not the same. If you believe that her locking people up from weed is worse than a man who says he wants to give dope dealers the death penalty, we are not the same. If you want me to remember her past but not Trump's past, we're not the same. If you want to remind me of her record but don't want to talk about Project 2025, have you ever noticed the same black people that want to tell you she sold all these weed and locked all these people up, tell you they don't believe that 2025 is Trump's plan for a second term? There is a reason for that. If you're telling me you're not going to vote for her because she has a white husband, then we're not the same. But if you're going to say she has a white husband, you better have a black wife when you say it. Don't tell me that somebody's Latin or Asian. I think that shouldn't be the predicate anyway. But if you are accusing her marital choices, you better make sure yours are in line with the accusations you make. We are not the same if these are, well, she ain't black enough. I tell you what, she's a black woman. She went to Oakland. She's from Oakland. She went to an HBCU. She's an AKA. She had a boyfriend named Willie. And she got a name, first name that's hard for everybody to pronounce. It sounds different than it's spelled. That's black enough for me. But what I do know for sure is that she can win if we decide it is so. And if that is not your goal, we are not the same. Your we and my we are not the same. But she everything else. I don't care about none of that. I ain't got time to tarry. What I am trying to do is to make sure that I make good on something. I wronged this woman. I lied on her and hurt her reputation. And if you're telling me where was she at for 4 years, you idiot. She's the vice president of the United States of America. And the vice presidency is a ceremonial position. It's a ceremonial position. And your job as vice president is to do what the president says. You think that ain't true? Get a promotion at your job and start talking bad about your boss. See how that works out. You advise anything and you think you would tell the president what to do? It was a ceremonial position. She did what she was supposed to. Being mad at a vice president would be like being mad at the backup quarterback because the quarterback threw an interception. And you know that to be true.
I'm going to leave that there for y'all right quick. Okay? Just know that many things have been said about this woman. Nobody's out here preaching sainthood. That's not what this is. But if a man like D.L. Hughley, who is on point 99.99999% of the time, socially conscious, righteous, woke, whatever you want to call it, he's got it. He's out here doing it. Oh no. All right, WDMA warrior. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. But you know, we say a lot of WDMA warrior is coming in hot. We say a lot of things out here. And sometimes you can be wrong, but to recant and you know, walk it back out loud as well. You know, it takes balls to do that. It's the right thing to do. Kudos to DL, but WDMA Warrior says DL always tap dancing for massa. I don't know if that works here, WDMA Warrior. First of all, he's apologizing to and on behalf or for his transgressions against a black woman who we typically don't consider to be massa. I mean, unless you're in some relationship where your lady is like that and runs the household and she's like mean and beating you or whatever. That is it. Okay. WDMA, you coming in late. Maya Baker says, stop it. It takes a real man to admit when they're wrong. And then WDMA Warrior says she is not black. Boy, I don't know if you just clicked in, but we have been through this already. And now you sounding like Trump at the goddamn thing. Do I need to? Okay. WDMA, this is what you sound like.
And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always identified as a black woman. She went to a historically black college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe that she...
That's how you sound right now, WDMA. I need you to understand that. Swallow that pill. You're spitting that same narrative about a woman who is a member of the first black sorority in America, Alpha Kappa Alpha. She was a Kappa Sweetheart, which is a support organization to my fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi. She went to Howard University in Washington, D.C. She is from Oakland, California. Guess what you don't find in Oakland? Oaks. Guess what you do find in Oakland? Niggas. Real ass niggas in Oakland. Yeah, she had good hair. She got Indian in her family. For real, my nigga, yeah. But goddamn, to say she ain't black, I don't know where you is. AKA got busted for prostitution. Nigga, if you don't put that clip in the goddamn comment section right now, clip in the link where the AKA Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated got busted for prostitution. This is what you're telling me, that one of the Divine Nine organizations got busted for prostitution. A sorority was human trafficking pussy around campus. Her grandparents were slave owners. My nigga, if you black in America, there is a high likelihood that you have a relative that was a slave owner. It's called rape. It's what slave owners did to a lot of slaves. And a lot of black people have white slave owner relatives. I was about to end this show. You're going to make me late for work. I'm going to call in today. Because this cannot stand. Hold my beer, MW. No, cheers, my nigga. Let's do this. My name is Pedro Hernandez. This is one of the whitest names in the world. I do have one of the whitest names in the world. Pedro Delfino Hernandez. I have a full Spanish name. Now, a bunch of brown people all over this planet speak Spanish, so y'all think it's like some brown person language, but Spanish comes from Spain. Spain is in Europe. White people are from Europe. Black people do not come from Europe. A black person could be born in Europe. Technically, that could make them European if they have citizenship. But black people, brown people do not come from Europe. Only white people come from Europe, like genetically hail from Europe. So my name, Hernandez, is white as fuck. And a bunch of brown people have the same Spanish name as me and other Spanish names because of slave owners. Spanish had armada, they had ships, and they didn't have condoms. And if they did, they didn't crack them motherfuckers open. They fucked everybody. They left their names. WDMA, I'm gonna need to see your African ancestry certificate, my nigga. Show me the breakdown. Nigga, are you full the homie? I saw, what was it called? Woman King? I saw that. LG says, Black Pedro, Fort Valley State, 2019, aka prostitution ring allegations. Okay. That sounds like one chapter at Fort Valley State of Alpha Kappa Alpha 5 years ago got caught up in some bullshit. Are you now trying to link up that Kamala Harris is the ringleader of a prostitution syndicate? Or did some dumbass girls at Fort Valley State? Where the fuck is that? Did they get up in some bullshit? Okay. What the fuck does that have to do with Kamala Harris being an AKA when she probably pledged in motherfucking 1980 something? Nigga, what are we talking about? Please, please, please. Everybody, pull it together. So I can't WDMA, I can't. Trying to make Ho and Kamala history. I don't even understand that comment. And I'm gonna need you to spell check that one. WDMA said my birth certificate said Negro when I was born. When were you born? God damn, I was born in 1977. I don't think it says Negro. Bruh, are you WDMA? Are you free? Nigga, Juneteenth is past. You can run. Get north, dog. Follow the river. What's wrong with you? My God. All right. Aaron Kingsley, what you got to say? It was one woman who was a graduate advisor and 6 men that got indicted from Fort Valley State University, which is in Georgia. Looks like an isolated incident and not the whole sorority. I could have told you that. Trust me, this is not even a story I was going to research. But thank you guys. I appreciate you chiming in. I know what happens. I'm in a black fraternity. Yeah, sometimes some niggas don't go wild. They go off the grid. Don't follow the fucking playbook. Do kind of fucking dumb shit. That's not what my organization is about. My profiles didn't tell me to pimp bitches out here. You know what I'm saying? It's too much overhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, we free range out here, players, dog. I don't lay no claim. Anyways, that's definitely not the point. Kamala was a known call. Maybe you mean booty call with Slick Willie. Well, damn, she can't get no dick. That's what you're saying? You don't want no vice president? You don't want your vice president to be out here getting dick? You want your president to get pussy, huh? Kennedy and his brother got mad side pussy. Nobody said shit. Kamala get a little dick from Slick Willie. Now what? She a hoe? I want my VP to get some dick. Yeah, I hope Doug eat the pussy in the Oval Office. Yeah. While she's signing the bill, nigga. She deserved that. Bill Clinton get some head in the office. She should too. This 24, dog. You got to progress, my dude. Man, I want my first woman, black president, ever. I want her to do all the shit them motherfuckers did. Hell yeah. Bring in all the side dick you want. Couple bitches too if you need it. Whatever y'all do that shit. Presidents be doing that shit. I don't know if Michelle and Barack did. I feel like they seem like actually some really wholesome Negroes. Yeah, you might drink a little bit, talk shit at spades. But I don't really think. Like, I think they keep they freak in, what I'm saying, on the inside. Like, WDMA warrior, if you say she is not black, one more again. Oh my God. This is too much. Kamala Harris is black. This is not up for question. And if she fucked a dude named Willie back in the day, thanks for the info, D.L. Hughley. That's just confirmation. Indian women don't fuck Willies. Like, if they just full Indian, like, you got to spit some game. If your name is Willie Harris, Willie Jackson, Johnson, Jefferson, you got some game to spit, brother. Now you're making up shit. WDMA is making up shit now. He said her dad was an Indian. First, you want to say an Indian that was born in Jamaica. First of all, her father is black, Jamaican, and her mother is the Indian part. Her mother is Indian. Her father is black. Boy, you need to, man. Oh, this social media. Get off the TikTok. Put the TikTok down. It's not ticking or talking properly. Her father was black, dog. That's why he not in her life. Just like it's real nigga shit. She had a black ass dad from Jamaica. Probably came home every now and then. Well, go on right for your son. Cook me some food. And go on with your boy. And then he go back outside and get rum drunk. He said, go look up her family photos and show me. Bro, I could show you family photos where you would be like, Pedro ain't black. And then I could show you family photos where you'd be like, Pedro is Kunta Kinte. And then I could show you family photos where you'd be like, this nigga Pedro is Indian. I've seen a picture of her father before. He looked like Stokely Carmichael or some shit like that. Kwame Mfsw. Her father was black, dog. Her father's black. Her father is a black man from Jamaica. You gonna leave it alone, WDMA? I'm sorry, man. It's just, I can't. If DL can be like, you know what, I spread lies about her, I need you to admit that you are doing the same right now. Or else you sound like Trump saying, well, she just turned black all of a sudden. Bro, her whole history is steeped in black culture. And you know what? There's like, America is not a place where pretending to be black is like really advantageous, unless you're like Rachel Dolezal or some shit like that, right? You just want to, some white lady who's faking black so she could run an NAACP office in a place where there are no black people, like Seattle or wherever the fuck it was, Pacific Northwest, some shit. So you presented no facts, WD May. He said, I stand on my facts / business, but you presented neither. You presented no facts, dog. Miranda said, my daddy is Trini, grandmother white, and great grandmother Cherokee, and I'm a proud black woman. You see, do you see how this works? And I've said this for years. No other Miranda, by the way. What Wagwan Trinigal. But the way this works is to be black in America means that you are mixed. That's what black is. That's why we don't claim African tribes, because we don't know. We've been separated from it. Yeah, you probably got some white slave master back in your shit. There's a high possibility for most black people that you have some white relative that forced themselves most likely upon one of your African ancestors. That is a high likelihood. WDMA said, man, DM me whatever videos you got that proves that Kamala Harris is not black. Right? Because at this point, you could say that about Barack Obama then, whose mother was clearly white. I mean, have you ever met Barack's mother or father? How do we know anybody's anything then? How do we know you black, WDMA warrior? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we could question all this shit, but to say that Kamala Harris is not black is, I mean, you know, that's jumping out on a limb on a tree that doesn't even exist. You know what, Zena, you right, because I do got to go to work. But I don't think you're a fool, WDMA, because I've heard you chime in before, and you know, you can have a righteous voice, you know, on many things, but this one, I'm gonna go swing and a miss. Okay, just a bit outside. Hey, man, we all got our opinions. We got reasons why we don't like people, but you said you sent a video. It's long, and I should have fun with it in my free time. Well, you know what? I'm gonna entertain this just to see. This one of those. I'm like, well, I want to see what's got this man out in this space where you're clearly denying this woman's blackness. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, we see Nikki Haley, who's Indian and clearly acts white, and has been trying to pass for all this time. I don't know nobody that's trying to pass for black. Again, besides Rachel Dolezal or whatever, right? Like, it's not a thing. Like, there's no advantage to faking being black. Like, this really isn't. So, as a strategy for her, it doesn't even make sense either. But that being said, man, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Please check your facts. Elizabeth Warren, Native American. I think that's a different example. Maybe she pulled out that card late. I didn't realize it either. Certainly doesn't present it as Native American. That doesn't mean it's not true. She's part Native. Fine. But I don't think Kamala has conveniently all of a sudden pulled out a black card to become president of the United States in the midst of a racist ass MAGA America. Like, Kamala Harris has never shied away from being black. Like that's not something that she's ever hidden or not identified with. So, anyways, Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll be back. I think we'll be back. Yeah. But Shang and I will be. Do we have one in here for it? If you're out in the inlands of California, let me see. Boom. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Boom, is this it? Nope. Nope, that's not it. God damn it. But we will be there. But also we're gonna be at Yamava Casino tomorrow. I believe the show's at 8 p.m. And that's out here in California. Yamava Casino. Shang and I will be there. So come through, guys. That being said, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Tomorrow I'll be back. I'm sure Shang will be too. In the meantime, in between time, listen, if you're still, after all of this voting for Trump, then I got 3 things for you. You're either really, really rich, really, really racist, or both.